They took it down already. This is not the one I want. You already took my video down, so what am I supposed to do? There it is. All right. Stop fucking with me, I just want to say goddamn people that have money to buy copyrights. I'm gonna keep doing this shit until I get my fucking way. Stop fucking with me. I'm gonna have it my way. Stop you don't even know, you don't even get it. Stay the fuck out of my shit. I just want to say that I think if you agree with Kanye West, I think it's your responsibility to burn some ancestor money for him. I'm gonna say it again. If you black and you agree with Kanye West, I think you should burn some ancestor money for him, because I still think it's unacceptable, honestly, that we are expected to accept, even by Boyce Watkins, to endorse his behavior. That we are expected to accept a grown man, married now, you chose your wife with children, to act like that on in the media, in the live news media coverage, which costs a lot of money. You know, everybody should be offended by the lack of support. I will generally say it that way, that he has. They should be offended by it. And if you're his supporter and what he had, his ideology on his thoughts, then my suggestion is you burn some ancestor money for him. Just like those that agreed with Barack Obama, y'all should have burned some ancestor money for him too. Or I'm assuming it's basically a parallel circumstance. And when I say agree with Barack Obama, I kind of not talking about his policy. Now, his politics I can get with Obama. I'll be honest. His policy was his bloodline's policy. He is a relative of the Bush family. So he was doing the Bush's bidding. The Republican established Bush family, he was doing their bidding because that's his bloodline. So this goes back to why I said what I just said about Kanye West. If you agree with Kanye West, he's stupid. He's so stupid that he will go to Donald Trump by himself and speak his mind and not think that somebody's going to exploit that because he has no support. You punks out there, Meek Mill, you should have went to the Oval Office over the summer or over the spring when they asked you to come. You shouldn't have listened to Jay-Z. You shouldn't have listened to Al Sharpton and all the other people that was telling you not to go. So now we got Kanye doing it, and he looks like a coon. That's the simplest word to just define everything that's wrong with him right now doing what he did on Twitter. What he did it with TMZ this week was no problem, but yesterday was unnecessary. It's a waste of media money. If you want people to take you seriously, and I'm not talking about as a candidate for president in 2020. I'm just talking about basic seriousness. If you want people to take you serious, you can't be using the news media, your access to news media like that. You should have learned a thing or two from your wife when she got that lady out of prison over the spring. She did much more effective. But you men don't like to follow behind women. You think you're better than us, even a white woman like her. She did an excellent job. Thumbs up to you, Mademoiselle, Mrs. Kardashian West. You did a good job. Your husband making you look bad. But back to what I said. If you agree with Kanye West, his real thoughts, if you heard everything that he said word for word yesterday in that Oval Office, and that's another thing. Taxpayers pay for that Oval Office too, and the salary, the president's salary. You gotta, if you agree with Kanye West You need to go buy some ancestor money. You people are making me fucking sick. Excuse me. Oh, God. All right. Excuse me for the end. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all need to go buy some ancestor money. Go look it up. Go figure out where to get it from. Get the best source. Support black business. I recommend S. Ali Myers. I recommend S. Ali Myers for the ancestor money. Website, you could go check it out. L9 Shop and just go to S. Ali Myers. Type it in on YouTube. Buy some ancestor money and burn it for Mr. West. And I'm sure you can do that for the past also. Balance out your spiritual karma and your worldly karma. We have worldly money. We got American dollar bills in our wallet, many of us, and American coins and a debit card and a credit card. Balance that with your spiritual currency. It should be balanced. And if people do it, if the right people do it, if you do it the right way, some of the things that have been happening or won't happen. And you won't be threatened by simple little business ventures like Sephora investing in a $40 witch kit for the Halloween season. You wouldn't be threatened by it because if you truly mean what you say about your ancestors died and sacrificed, well, then I hope to, first of all, the people that created the tarot cards wasn't fucking Africans or black people. That was European culture. If you go look up where the tarot cards came from, that's like Roman culture. So you boycotting, you're boycotting Roman culture, and then you're just lying about it because you don't know what you're talking about and saying is your ancestors' culture or European culture. So yeah, you boycotting Roman culture and you end up getting it pulled, but you're a hater. And I'm talking to the conjure queen right now. We can't be threatened by little shit like that. A makeup company, corporation, trying to do a festive product for their customer base and maybe to get some new customers and expand their market. Why are you afraid of that? The rest of us are trying to expand our market too. So if you do your due diligence, you go get whatever it is you need to get. It was a kit that consists of some tarot cards, some oils, I don't know, and some other stuff for $40. A bunch of stuff for $40, and it was pulled. But back to what I'm using that as an example. Now back to what I'm saying. Balance your spirit, your worldly currency, whatever form it may be, and your spiritual currency. And let's take politics seriously, and let's stop trying to hold back other people who value their free thought more than you value their free thought and more than you value your own free thought. I don't want to see this video flagged this time. Leave me alone. I'm going to refer you to my Twitter where I share the same video pushing, I'm sharing the same segment of the show Ancient Aliens, where it's going into, is a case example of the power of the blood. It's some real talk. That's why I said what I said. If you agree with Kanye West, I suggest that you go find yourself some ancestor money, some good quality ancestor money, and burn it and do the ritual. Find a pot, get and burn it. Literally burn it. You have to forget and burn it, okay? And say a prayer and balance him, because he married someone and his spouse makes him unbalanced, but he's famous. He has to do what he's got to do. So take it. Life is not perfect. And go back and correct the mistakes of the past. Another thing I was going to say is now this is not hindsight the way Obama was hindsight for those of us who are of the lineage of the Africans and deserve to practice our spirituality, just like the conjure queen, and who may have European blood too. We want to practice our situation too. Excuse you for stepping on our feet. But the thing is that now it's no longer hindsight for black people. It's coming clearer and clearer, and Kanye is in your face showing it to you. So what am I saying? I think that Obama was hindsight. I think Obama was hindsight because they saw a black man, a biracial man who wasn't even born and raised in the black community. He was born to a white family and raised among them in Hawaii, and was educated in America, was educated in Indonesia, and then became a Democratic president of the United States. And black people just went for, and not everybody benefited. Not all black people benefited. Some of you black motherfuckers benefited. So for the rest of you who thought that you were going to benefit and you didn't, now you might understand. If you're listening to me, you might understand what needs to be done and why some black people did benefit off of Obama. Because remember, before his very first inauguration, the room was full of black preachers praying all over him. Understand, you gotta balance the spiritual realm, your spiritual currency, with the worldly currency to take your life seriously, and to take politics seriously, and to think that other people are going to take the stupid extreme political spectrum that we have seriously. Okay. So I'm saying all of that to say that's what, and you can burn some for the past mistakes and learn and catch up to the present. Some of us are ahead of you, and we are glad to be ahead of you because we was behind you for the first half of our life. So stop hating. Stop hating. I didn't quit my job and move to New Orleans from the Bronx or from New York City and move to I'm still here. Stop hating. Let everybody get what they need to get and learn. Somebody learn here. I don't think that it was a good idea for a good look for Kanye, and looks cost a lot of money. Looks cost a lot of money. I'm talking about political looks, not just fashion looks. So T.I., I think you should have went, but you're another one. These men are too old to be doing this. Kanye is too old. It should have been Meek Mill over the spring, over the summer, when they asked him to go, and he did not go. He should have taken the initiative to start it, and maybe we would have seen a better performance from Mr. West. But we didn't. I mean, CNN showed some really crappy clips, and I didn't like what I saw. I thought it was funny, but this is politics. This is not funny. There's a definition out there, and it was actually, I think it was by Mao Zedong of the Chinese Communist Party of the 1940s or 50s. Politics is war without bloodshed. War is politics with bloodshed. Don't forget it. And if you want to know more, go find the red book and start reading it. That's the Chinese book. Go find the green book written by Muammar Gaddafi. Start reading it, and go find a bunch of books. Go get the Quran, and if you still ain't read the Bible, and it's the most produced book in all of human history, then maybe you should go back and read that too. I think I said everything I need to say. And I'm just going to add, since I just said that about politics and war, if politics is war without bloodshed, understand what the abortion issue is about. Because in warfare, there's always death. It's a spiritual warfare. It's called politics. And war is politics with bloodshed. Material war. That's what war is. It's material war. It's politics with bloodshed. Did I say that right? War and politics is war without bloodshed. Yes. So I think I said everything. And I'm going to refer you now to 2 places. You can stay on YouTube and watch the whole 40-minute video of this entire episode of Ancient Aliens, entitled The Spaceship Made of Stone. Is season 12, episode 14. Or you could just go to my little Twitter, John. It's like a 7-minute segment of this show explaining what the blood is extraterrestrially. Blood is an extraterrestrial fluid that takes a long time to be, I would say, perfected or normalized in the human body. Evolution is real. Anyway, I love everybody. Or I love everybody. Love is energy. Whatever. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. Love you. On Frida's Day. Peace and blessings on Frida's Day. Stop hating on hairy women. Peace.